So I just spent the last like 10 minutes trying to do a bun on top of my head because I'm at this stage in my spiritual journey where I don't care that much about my appearance. I mean, I do. Obviously, I'm wearing makeup, and but I have like this breakout that happened, and it was because I way overdid it on Halloween candy and not enough water, whatever it was, just not being responsible for my body. So I had a breakout, a purge, whatever you want to call it, and it's right here and it's gross and I hate it, but what the fuck? Who cares? And I'm on here because I'm a recovering codependent people pleaser. And if I was Facebook Live, people would be commenting and I would feel like I had to say hi to everyone because I don't want to make anybody feel like shit. So this is a new segment I want to do called Provoking Thursdays. And I'm going to suggest a topic that we all discuss with love. I mean, we can all have different opinions and different thoughts about things, but my goal is just to get people thinking about it and maybe thinking about what could be a different perspective or not, or whatever. I don't care what you think. I still like you anyway. I mean, you do you, boo. But my topic today is being a good person. Do you feel that it is more important to actually be a good person, that you yourself knows in your heart that you're good, or for other people outside of you to believe that you are a good person? And all of these things are based on my own personal stuff or whatever. And my thoughts on this topic are, as I said, I'm a recovering codependent people pleaser. Recovering means I slip up. I still have, it's a constant daily struggle. Not a struggle. If I don't keep up with my practice, I don't keep up with my shit, then I start to slip and I start to feel those feelings or get into those behaviors, that mentality of, oh, nobody likes me, whatever it is, my own shit. So it used to be really important to me for people to think I was good, to think I was a good person. And when I started to try to overcome my codependency, of course, I projected outward on the people who are codependent of me. And I tried to heal all of that without really thinking about how I was codependent on other people, how it felt when other people started to do it to me or started to honor themselves over what I needed them to do for me. And it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good to me because I grew up in a codependent home. I'm a people pleaser. I felt like you were supposed to do those things to show people love. I would expect the man in my life at the time, whoever it was, my ex-husband, my boyfriend, one of the children of my father's, to do what I needed them to do. I would expect them to be who I needed them to be. And instead of just loving them and allowing them to also go through their own growth and shit that's uncomfortable and projected outward. I don't know why I went off topic on that, but the point is, my ex-husband, who is not a bad person, we don't really get along right now, but that's just because of history or whatever. He's not a bad guy. He was actually one of my greatest teachers in this lifetime. He was a good guy. We would still be married if it was up to him, just because he's the kind of person who does what he's supposed to do. He's a very duty-driven, duty-bound kind of person. He loves for people to think that he's a good person. His whole family's like that. They need for everyone outside of them to think that they're good. And I believe if you just are good, then people will think you're good because you're good. But at the same time, I know that I'm good, so that's all that matters. But I'm also bad because I'm both. I have a shadow and a light side. So I've learned to honor the good and the bad, and I really don't much care now what people think of me most of the time. But that's my thought today. It's like, what is more important to you? Is it more important the opinion of others that they have of you, or just knowing that you're good and that's good enough for you? Or is it in between? Just let's have a discussion about it. And this is no judgment one way or the other. I just want people to be happy living their truth, whatever that is for you, because my truth is mine and it probably won't work for anybody else. So I'm never trying to judge anyone or disparage what you live or what you believe, because that is about you and that's only for you to approve of, not for me. So just that's my disclaimer. So anyway, let's just see how this goes. I think I want to do it every Thursday, and it'll be like Provoking Thursdays, and we'll have a topic. If anyone wants to suggest a topic, message me and we can talk about it. But what I'd really like is just some discussion on this. Like, what do you feel about it? What do you think about it? What are your thoughts on codependency and people pleasing and I guess outside approval of you? What are your thoughts on that? So let's talk about it, and let me hear what you think, because I'm open for discussions and I can handle it. Like, I love to discuss things and I can do it with love, and I might not agree with you, but I don't have to, and I can still love you and you can still love me if you want to, you know what I mean? But we don't have to be the same. One of my very best friends in this world is a devout Christian. I believe in Christ. I'm not a Christian, but she is, and she still loves me, and I still love her. We can have discussions, and we don't always agree. Our children play together. They learn from each other. They learn how to love someone who doesn't do the same things. And it's one of my greatest, not an accomplishment in this life, but it's one of my most beautiful treasures, this friendship, because, and I'm getting tingles all over, because it's so special to me that we've been friends for, like 3 or 4 years. We've both been on individual paths that can be very fearful to the other, but we have learned to be able to grow separately and honor our friendship for what it is, which is not about us having to be what the other is, or it's a beautiful freaking thing, and I love it, and I'm so proud of it, and I treasure it and cherish it, because it is it's something that years ago I would not have been able to accomplish. Years ago, people had to think like me, or I would talk shit about them, or I would not like them because I was scared of it. So it's a beautiful thing to me. It speaks volumes to me about me, because that's honestly all I care about, is if me and my spiritual team are on the right path and doing what we need to do. And this is a solo path. No, people can travel with you sometimes, they can be with you, but usually we're all going to go on our own ways. And we can't, if the more we try to stay together, the more we stay stuck, not going ascending. So the best thing, in my opinion, and nobody, you can take it or leave it or whatever, is to allow others to grow and be who they are. And if we like it and we can get along with it, great. And if we can't, then say goodbye with love and just honor your own truth. It's hard and it hurts to have to grieve these things when you have a lifetime of living codependent lifestyle. It does. It's uncomfortable. Like when mine started, my family was who I first, I kind of had to cut them off to set a boundary. Now we're all good. But at the time I was mad. I didn't think we were going to be able to get past it. And now we have such a beautiful, authentic relationship. It's not I'm saying the things that people need to hear because that's what's going to make me okay in the family or not ruffle any feathers. Now we are honest with each other, and we don't always like it. We don't always get along, but we work through it and we figure it out. And I would much rather someone come to me with their true self, an honest opinion, an honest heart, an honest just persona, authentic sovereign persona, than something they think I need them to be because I'm going to like them. Because that just, I don't like that. I don't want that anymore. I want people to be who they are and be comfortable and love themselves, because that's what it's all about. It's about learning how to love yourself in the face of everything else and learning how to teach your children to do the same. So that's my thought-provoking Thursday video. I hope you guys like it. And that's like, obviously I didn't prepare properly. I'm going to do better on the next one. But anyway, I hope you guys will watch, and I hope you will participate, because I really want to get discussions going, and I would love to talk about stuff because I'm bored today. So love you guys.